Hey everybody, it's TFcon 2022 time. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing so you can participate however it is you may wish, be it from afar or at the event itself. Number one, Friday, I'm doing a couple things. At once 6:30, but now it appears 5:30, check the schedule. I'll be doing a panel about the Transformers TCG as it stands in 2022. You might say, what are you talking about? That's because you might not have seen a couple streams I did. But basically, we're going to talk about state of the game, how it officially ended and how it has now continued longer under the stewardship of players and community-driven cards, and that going forward. We're also doing a whole bunch of stuff in the TCG room at TFcon, so there's going to be lots of gameplay time. I'm bringing 6 decks with me. Spent a while making proxies to fill out those decks so they'd all be playable right out of the box, and I also built a 7th deck. I was given a list to run Unicron from the Unicron raid that was designed and released back in mid-2020. That's TCG stuff. There's going to be a whole lot of things going on. 2 folks who are working on community sets are going to be there. There's going to be lots of giveaways of nicely printed cards. So if you've never played the TCG or are a lapsed player, you should take part in that if you're at the event, because if you walk in saying, hey, I don't have a deck, there's a decent chance you will be handed a deck and told you don't have to give that back. And it's not going to be like a crap deck either. There's a couple of starter decks, 4 of them, over on Bayformers group's website, and they're pretty fun lists. I've played all 4 of them now. Also, shortly after that, now I believe at 7, still at 7, I'll be participating in a round table about best Transformers opening. This is where I'll also say, for the folks who can't make it to the show, I am going to do my best to, as I've done before, stream my panels off my phone, and then get footage of the panel from the AV team if I can. I can never guarantee that, so I'm going to try to film something myself as well. But I'm going to do my best, basically, to make the panel accessible to you who cannot go to the show live, or however many months later whenever I cut things together. I just put up one of the panels from the December TFcon last year, and I'm going to try to get the roundtable from that year put together in the next couple weeks as well, because it was really satisfying to actually get one of those released. The panel, by the way, is How to Get Rich in 5 Steps, so you should watch it so you can get rich. Saturday, I'm going to primarily be playing TCG in the TCG room, and then Sunday at noon, I have a panel which you can see it in the schedule. It's basically the Manic Marathon panel. I am going to attempt to review about 10 Transformers in 45 minutes, old-timey 2008 style, in front of an audience, with, hopefully, challenges. I have an Extra Life page. I'm part of Andy Rue's gaming gang. My Extra Life funds go to Toronto Sick Kids Hospital. If you don't know what Extra Life is, you should look it up. But basically, I don't handle donation money with Extra Life. It all goes straight to them and through them, in case you're, suspicious that I'm, gonna funnel all that into, buying toys at TFcon. I do have stuff in a sales thread on Twitter, but by the time you see this video, you maybe have a few hours to let me know if you're at TFcon and want anything from it, because I'm going to be going over there, midday Friday. So that's a little bit less important now. However, if my Extra Life page gets a $20 donation, I'm going to add a challenge to one of the reviews I'm doing as fast as possible in 45 minutes during the panel. And there are 10 challenges in total, so every $20 that goes into my Extra Life unlocks a challenge onto a toy. So if $200 from however many people, be it 10, be it 20 or 30 people, adding up to that, goes into my Extra Life page, then all 10 challenges will be unlocked. What are the challenges? I want to have some as surprises, but there are some normal challenges, there are some audience participation challenges. The final 2 challenges, number 9 and 10, are the Danger Zone. Alright, so number 9, the Danger Deed. That's where Aaron, Axsmith Aaron, who will be officiating things for me and helping out, will select a previously done challenge and apply it himself, his choice, to the next toy. Number 10, the Danger Doubler, is we randomly select one challenge and one audience participation challenge, and I have to do both of them at the same time. So, as a little preview of what the challenges are, one of the audience participation challenges is to ask me a PG-rated essay question. I must then work the answer to that essay question into the review that I do subsequently. Another one of the challenges, one of the normal challenges, and I had this scouted out. I'm going to have a mask on, by the way, for the whole thing before I say what this is. I had this scouted out, and it sounds like they got him at the commissary in the hotel. So one of the challenges is I have to take a boiled egg and put it in my mouth before I start doing the review, entirely. One of the other normal challenges is do a review without using my thumbs. So, there's all kinds of stuff that can happen there. Should be a fun time. That one also, I will do my best to have streamed in some way. I will do my best to get a hold of multiple camera footages of it to cut up together a version of it, because it should be a good old time. But that's what's happening at TFcon with me this coming weekend, starting tomorrow. So, if you're there, then please, be responsible and safe and have fun. And take it easy, because there's a really good chance you're going to find that amount of social energy tremendously overwhelming much sooner than you might have expected, based on perhaps previous shows you've gone to. That's something I've noticed from having tentatively gone to a couple local shows, and that, the TFcon in December. But if you are there, then I do hope to see you. I'm going to be avoiding shaking any hands for very obvious reasons, I hope. But I figure, hey, a nod, a wave, smile lines under the eyes, those all still communicate the same thing. If you're not able to make it, then I am still going to do my best to stream as much of my own stuff I'm doing there as possible. I'm going to be recording TCG gameplay as well, because, boy, playing with people in person is an opportunity now. But if you're not able to go, then, I hope that you are still able to enjoy what you can see. I hope you don't feel, too bad about it, because the worst thing to do right now is try to force yourself to go to a thing. TFcon is on the lower key end of things that and also I live where I don't have to fly to go to it, right? I feel like it's a good chance of a good time with a decent amount of safety. But I feel torn about folks wanting to fly in for TFcon from, very afar. But that's, a whole can of worms that hopefully my stance on is fairly clear at this point, given what I say in various places. And if you're watching a post like this that I'm putting up, then you probably know those kind of things and how I feel about them. So, looking forward to it. I will send some more word from the show proper, and stay safe. Where am I?